Welcome to The Hypnotist, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. Brought to you by the hypnotherapist demanded by celebrities, CEOs, and even royalty, Adam Cox. These recordings took place live from Adam's clinic in London's world-famous Harley Street. This podcast features powerful hypnosis, so do not listen while driving or operating machinery. This recording is not suitable for those with epilepsy or severe mental health issues. So, get yourself comfortable and enjoy today's episode of The Hypnotist.
Hello, it's Adam here, and in this episode of The Hypnotist, I feel like I've stumbled across a source of inspiration, of resourceful states and thinking strategies in the realm of poetry. And poetry wasn't something I was particularly interested in. You know, as a child I was, and, you know, I wrote a few poems. I like the ability of language to influence emotional states and get people thinking in different ways. But I haven't really paid attention to poetry for many, many years. And then recently I've been seeking inspiration from poetry for the purposes of creating original hypnotic sessions and downloads. And it kind of dawned on me that one of the most powerful and profound poems that really is future pacing, to use a hypnotic term, pseudo orientation in time. Basically, it is thinking about the future in a particular way. And a lot of what makes hypnosis is the idea of post-hypnotic suggestions. So suggestions that will work long after the hypnotic session has finished. And there is a particular poem by Rudyard Kipling called If. Now, if is an interesting word because if is like would and could in the sense that it only exists in the future. And the other thing with if is that it is conditional. So to have a phrase that includes if quite often involves hypothetical scenarios. So what would you do if you won the lottery, for example? And then typically people would think about winning the lottery and then what they would do in that particular context. So it has this ability to get people thinking and future pacing in the future about what they would do. Now, the particular poem If isn't just about future pacing, but it is future pacing thinking strategies that enable people to be very resourceful when times are tough, when things aren't easy. Effectively, the poem If is a mini hypnosis session designed to get you resourceful in moments of adversity. So I kind of thought that since I've done a few hypnosis sessions based on poems, this would be a very useful one to do, which is why I'm doing it. So this particular hypnosis session is going to be inspired by Rudyard Kipling's If. It's also going to be available if you don't want to listen to this via Spotify or Apple Podcasts or whatever platform you listen on. It will be available as a free download without my intro and without all of the kind of the music intro and outro and all that kind of stuff. It will be available just as a download on my website, adamcox.co.uk, and you can get that free using the coupon code FREE. So you can just kind of access this as a pure download. But for now, find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed, relax, and enjoy the session. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe in a resourceful feeling of relaxation. And as you exhale, just get a sense that tension, stress, and worries are leaving your body in your outward breath. So much so that as you breathe in and breathe out, just get a sense of going deeper and deeper, relaxed now. Continue to breathe in and breathe out, and with your eyes closed, notice that you can give more of your attention to the sound of my voice, and in doing so, enable your subconscious mind to extrapolate, synthesize, and amplify resourceful feelings that can have a profound impact on your present and your future. And speaking of your future, I wonder if you can imagine a future with no adversity, no struggle, no negativity, no problems. Does that sound realistic? I want you to imagine that any future will always have problems and issues and struggles and challenges. And I want you to get a sense that the objective of life is not to avoid those struggles and challenges, but to meet them with an attitude of resourcefulness and influence. That you can weather the storms, that you can overcome the obstacles and challenges. I want you to imagine that your future is full of opportunities to trigger resourceful states if you access the useful ones at the right time. I want you to get a sense that in the next few minutes, you will hear words that will enable you to prime your subconscious mind to access useful resources at exactly the right time when you need them most. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too, if you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good, nor talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken, and not stoop and build them up with worn-out tools. If you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss, and lose and start again at your beginnings, and never breathe a word about your loss. If you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings, nor lose the common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you but none too much, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, Yours is the earth and everything that's in it. And, which is more, you'll be a man, my son. Continue to breathe in and breathe out and just get a sense that the future will not be easy. But you have the ability to learn, the ability to evolve, the ability to improve. Every obstacle you overcome teaches you how to come similar obstacles. Every emotion that's painful or feels like it's negative is an opportunity for reflection and refinement to enable you to see the following day with new eyes. I want you to get a sense that if you're able to look at life working for you rather than against you, that even the challenges are opportunities, then nothing can stand in your way of continuing to move forward, to evolve, to pursue whatever is important and meaningful for you. I want you to take another deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Just wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, get a sense that you're in your own physical body right now, and very soon I will count from 1 to 10 to awaken you. You will awaken feeling resourceful, ready for the future, that no matter what happens, you will be able to either meet that moment in a resourceful way or learn from the experience to make the next similar moment easier to handle. You will awaken feeling optimistic, resourceful, and focused, and feeling happy for absolutely no reason whatsoever. Starting to count to awaken you. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.
Thank you for listening to The Hypnotist with Adam Cox, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. To automatically receive the latest episodes, please subscribe. If you'd like to support the show, please share this episode with just one friend you think it could help. And if this episode helped you, please leave us a 5-star review.